Can you see, Shu? Whew. I actually had a birthday where I felt good. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Misha Cherie, and if you're not, thank you so much for tuning back in. So normally I will get into vlogs, we'll talk about fashion, we'll talk about skincare, beauty, hair, all the things. But today, we're taking a little bit of a pivot. I want to talk about a subject that's like a little bit more sensitive, you know? Just like a little bit more intimate, you know? Okay, so I have my notes here because I really want to make sure that we have a structured conversation. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. As you can tell from the title, in today's video, I really want to kind of talk through the birthday blues. Whew. If you don't know what the birthday blues are, number one, count your lucky stars. Number two, I'm obviously going to explain to you what it is. The birthday blues and I usually go together real bad, so I'm very familiar with the birthday blues. The birthday blues is this feeling of like sadness surrounding your birthday. When your brain realizes like, hey, your birthday's coming up, or when something makes you realize like, hey, my birthday's coming up, that kind of like feeling of sadness versus excitement. Some people experience an extreme sense of excitement and happiness and joy. And then there's people like me who tend to feel a little bit more down, sad, like not as exciting, is super reflective. So there's a couple reasons that people tend to experience birthday blues. So negative experiences with your birthday. If you've had previous negative experiences with your birthday, you are more likely to, as we understand patterns, associate that with future birthdays, even though they've transpired in the past. So a lot of times that can bring like a feeling of sadness surrounding your birthday. Sometimes the feeling of sadness comes from reflecting on where you are or how the past year has gone, and maybe not necessarily feeling excited about your accomplishments or feeling proud of your accomplishments. That can sometimes bring like this little mini spurt of like depression or like, you know, birthday blues. Another big component or contributor for people who tend to experience birthday blues frequently is having a birth date that you feel like is not convenient. So, hi my little holiday babies, I'm talking to you and myself too. My birthday's on January 1st, New Year's Day in the United States. And New Year's Day is branded as like big party day, big resolution day, big day for a restart. Some people, it's a big family tradition day as well. So me having my little old birthday on January 1st has always given me the birthday blues. As far as I can remember, I've always cried on my birthday without fail. Like tears are gonna fall. Another reason why people can feel the birthday blues is, I'm talking to my 30 girls, like getting to a milestone can also bring about fear of aging. To be honest, we live in a society that really values youth in women. So as a woman, as you start to age, a lot of times it can bring those birthday blues because you feel maybe from a societal perspective subconsciously like your value is diminishing. I'm here to tell you, girl, it ain't. And I'm here to tell you that in my 30s I look the best I've ever looked, okay? I feel the best I've ever felt, okay? Yeah, just that, those are main reasons why people tend to experience the birthday blues. So as I stated, there has never been a birthday where I did not cry. Until now. I can't believe I did it. I cannot believe that I successfully cured the birthday blues. Oh my goodness. And in my 30s, I'm not telling you how old I am, but it did take place in my 30s, and I just feel so empowered and just, I actually had a birthday where I felt good. I'm just so excited about it. So obviously I want to share with you guys how I was able to cure the birthday blues for once and for all. And that's not to say that the feeling of sadness didn't come up. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I was able to address them in the moment to ensure that I had a successful birthday. If you want to hear the 5 tips that I have for you to cure your birthday blues once and for all, just like I was able to, even though I cried every single year on my birthday, then just keep watching. Okay, so tip number 1, shift the focus. So what I mean by that is a lot of times these feelings of inadequacy or sadness come up, and really the cure to that mentality is to shift your focus. It's a very like glass half empty, glass half full type mentality, but just keep going with me. If you focus on everything that you didn't achieve, everything that you don't have, that you wish that you had, people who are not here to celebrate you, you miss the other things, like the other side of that. You miss all the things that you did accomplish. You miss all the people who did show up to celebrate you. You miss all the things that you are proud of that you did. So I say mentally, this is mental practice. Before you do anything, you have to decide, hey, I'm going to have a great birthday. If you don't start with that mentality, everything else that I'm going to tell you, it's not going to work. You have to start optimistic. You have to, even if it feels fake at first, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Set out the intention and say, hey, I'm gonna have a great birthday, and I'm telling you the steps will follow through, but we have to start with that mentality. We have to practice gratitude. Like I said, shifting the focus is especially helpful if you're somebody who your birthday blues are a direct reaction to you feeling sad or inadequate about accomplishments, or even the fear of aging. Even the fear of aging, shift the focus, practice gratitude. Gratitude looks like shifting your mind from saying, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm getting older, what am I doing? Do I have kids? Am I married? Am I da 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 da? No. Wow, some people didn't even make it to this age. Wow, some people didn't even get to celebrate this. Wow, some people are celebrating their birthdays in jail. And even if you are in jail, there's still gratitude to practice there, right? Like, there's so much gratitude when you look for it. So I invite you to shift the focus and practice gratitude and just, you know, have a good mindset about your birthday, girl. Tip number 2 is to plan intentionally. Don't just think that you're gonna wake up on your birthday and just serendipity is gonna fall in your lap. If you know that you have a date that's difficult, for instance, mine is January 1st, or if you know that typically birthdays, if you've practiced that serendipity, I'll see what happened, flow with the day type vibe before and it didn't work out for you, maybe try putting plan into place. So what that may look like is, even if it's low key, like for instance, prior to this birthday, every single year I booked a spa day. Every single year when I knew my birthday was coming up, I would have to find a spa that was open because my birthday's on New Year's Day. But I would always go to the spa because I felt like it was such a good way to treat myself for the year that I've had and a good way to usher myself into a new chapter. So I would say plan accordingly. If it's really special to you to have sushi on your birthday, make sure you find a place that's open, book the resi, already wake up with a plan, because when you wake up and you have an agenda, you have something to do, your mind will focus on said agenda versus drifting to, oh my God, I'm so sad, it's my birthday. Oh my God, I didn't accomplish this, da 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 da. It will quiet that noise because you'll be set on your agenda. And it doesn't have to go big or go home. Doesn't mean that being intentional means you gotta like go crazy, you gotta have a jam-packed day. Just make sure you're doing something to celebrate yourself that feels celebratory. Think about the experience that you wanna have and then plan accordingly. So for me, what that looks like is, I know New Year's Eve, there's always 70 billion plans and it's really hard to lock something down last minute. So I decided, okay, on my birthday, on New Year's Eve, I wanna do something, and then also I wanna do something on my birthday. Whatever I do on my actual birthday can be a little bit low key because I really wanna jazz up for New Year's Eve. My husband and I went to a party, we went to dinner. They had a prefix menu. I already know this. I know that on holidays, there tend to be a prefix menu. So I took a look at the menu. I found a restaurant that I really enjoyed with a vibe that I knew was gonna make me feel celebratory. So we went to a prefix dinner at Jeans at 8:30. Then we bopped to a party in Chelsea at the Record Room. I love music, I love R&B, so I knew that I was gonna really, really, really enjoy this event. So that was me planning accordingly. with just my husband was also very intentional because I knew should the feelings come up, you know, you gotta understand, I was expecting the birthday blues to roll right on in. Like, I wasn't expecting to cure them. So I chose a space with just my husband where if I did get emotional, if I did start to feel away, I knew I would be in a safe space to express and experience those emotions. So I would say, think about that as well. Think about the emotional and mental state that you tend to be in your birthday and plan accordingly. Also, part of plan intentionally, I'm gonna offer to you, ditch the pressure, girl. Ditch the pressure. You don't gotta have a blowout banging party. You don't have to have one of those dreadful ass birthday dinners like where you cut off your friends if they don't show up. You don't have to do that. You could literally make it as big or as small as you want it to be, because at the end of the day, it's about what you want to experience. So like I said, on New Year's Eve, I had a great time going out, being out in the city, staying out till early in the morning. And when I woke up in the morning on my actual birthday on January 1st, I was like, I'm kind of hungry. You want to go to a diner? Like, that sounds cute. I love this little diner. You know, like, it didn't have to be anything crazy. I knew the experience that I wanted to have and the experience that I was okay with having. And I knew, like, okay, well, I'm gonna be hungry after damn sure I'm cooking no breakfast on my birthday. So let's just go grab a little breakfast. Nothing chill, nothing crazy, just mad chill, you know? Tip number 3, focus on connection. What I mean by focus on connection is on your birthday, most people want to feel love. They want to feel joy. They want to feel happiness. Focus on the people that make you feel that effortlessly. This is not the time to be inviting randos, especially on your birthday. Like, don't invite old girl that she was just DMing and now you feel obligated because that's one time she had invited you to her. Please, please don't do that. We're done doing that. We're done inviting randos. We're done letting people come with their stank ass energy, messing our day up. We're not doing that. Be very intentional about the people you invite into your space and really focus on the connection. And if you've been doing the work to pour into the people that you care about throughout the year, making your guest list for your birthday should be easy peasy. It should be so easy because you already know the people that are most salient when you think about who do I feel love around? Who do I feel joy around? Who makes me feel good to just be me? Those are the people that you invite to your birthday. This is not the time to be extending invites willy-nilly. I'm telling you from experience, that's not what you want to do. Also, like, when we say focus on connection, I'm talking quality of the connection. Sometimes we feel like, okay, the longer the list of attendees for our birthday equals the more love we get. Like, and it really doesn't work like that. It's really the quality of the relationships of the people that you invite will really exponentially expand how much love you feel. Girl, it's not about numbers. I know we want to lit Instagram. We want our Instagram look like everybody and their mom in our city can't. Like, why though? Why? What I'd rather have, my mom used to say this to me all the time, and I'll leave this with you. I'd rather have 4 quarters and 100 pennies. I just would. I'd rather have people that I know for sure we have a really, really great connection and they're happy to be there and they love and they care about me. And those are the people who are gonna be happy to do whatever it is you wanna do for your birthday. You wanna do some weird shit for your birthday? Those people who love you and celebrate you, they're gonna be excited to do those things with you. I invited literally just 14 girls. 14 girls. 3 of them couldn't make it. Did I cut them off because they didn't make it? Did I say, hey, you can come to my birthday, so now we're... Stop doing that. I can't tell if the people you invite don't like you or if you don't like the people you invited, because if they can't make it, girl, operate in some grace. Why are y'all cutting people off because they can't make your birthday? That's weird. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop having birthday dinners and that's actually the only time you talk to that person. If they don't make it, it's beef. Please, we have to stop. We have to stop doing that. And it's also not creating a good experience for you during your day. When you're scanning the room and taking attendance, what? Enjoy your day, girl. Enjoy your day, and the people who love you, again, will be there to celebrate you. We have to just we gotta stop with that. It's fucking weird. Tip number 3 for curing the birthday blues is prioritizing self-care. That can look like a multitude of different ways. For me, like I said, I would always go to the spa. I felt like it was a great way to usher in a reminder to care for myself at the end of the year, and also ushering in a new year, ushering in a new chapter. If your birthday isn't on New Year's like mine, obviously, like the new chapter. Going to the spa was always fun for me. Get a facial, get a pedicure. And maybe it looks like journaling. Maybe it looks like I feel emotionally congested. I have a lot of feelings coming up. Maybe it looks like journaling to release them. Like I said, I usually go to the spa. I didn't go to the spa this year. What I did do though was usher in a new year and a new chapter of myself with wellness. I had a really cute Pilates party, and like I said, I invited 14 girls, and I really want to focus on my wellness this year, and the people that I love, I want them to be well as well. So I invited them to come do Pilates with me and just really start off the year moving our bodies and celebrating movement. That was super dope to me, but guess what? It was what I wanted to do to care for myself. I just also invited them to do it with me. That's it. It doesn't have to be such a daunting process, I guess, to be able to celebrate yourself and feel celebrated and feel loved. Another thing that I did to care for myself, and this was super small and simple, but I was loving on myself. Like I said, I went out, I was drinking, it was a night, girl. When I woke up in the morning, I was hungry, but I also didn't want to look like crap all day. I wanted to look rejuvenated and fresh. So I wore my topicals under eye patches out in the wild. And actually a woman came up to me and was like, I'm so jealous that you have those on right now. Like, I need to have a pair on. But that was a way for me to kind of nurture my under eye patches so I'm not looking raggedy as this new season of life starts for me. So like I said, it can look as big as booking a service. It can look as small as make sure you do your skincare on your birthday. You know, you really can make it your own, but I think that if you're somebody who tends to not feel that outward love, it's okay to pour from within. Tip number 5 for curing the birthday blues is change the date. Change the date. This is especially true for my people who have holiday birthdays. I know everybody wants to celebrate on the day of, but if it's gonna offer your guests more flexibility, if you're gonna be able to execute better, girl, just change the date. I used to be such a stickler, like, if my birthday is this day, we're celebrating on this day. And it was really me giving New Year's Eve a big middle finger, New Year's Day, because the rest of the world is celebrating one thing while I'm desiring to be celebrated. Okay, well, we've been trying this, you know, for 30 plus years. If it's not working out, maybe we shift the date. And it worked so well for me. My birthday is 1/1. I love ones. They are meaningful to me. I have a necklace that has ones on them. But I knew that I was intentional, so I knew I was gonna celebrate with just my husband and I, the 31st and the 1st. And then Saturday happened to be 1/11. So I still got my ones in. I was like, okay, this works. It's a day or a date that is still very special to me, so I was totally fine with it. And we went to Pilates, had a great time, celebrated wellness, and then went and got some espresso martinis at a cute little coffee shop. I was into it, obsessed with it, actually, to be honest. And by birthday standards, we really didn't do too much. We went to a workout class and went and got coffee, and then I had like a little celebratory evening. But again, if you're struggling to nail that celebration on your actual birthday, maybe the date isn't one that's like super flexible for people. Please, if you want to have a certain experience, please entertain the idea of changing the date that you decide to celebrate your day. You'll be better in the long run for it. Okay, so those are my 5 tips on how to cure the birthday blues. And I hope you enjoyed this video format. This is not typically how I do videos, but what you can see is your girl is a yapper, and I'd rather be yapping about things that to me feel relevant, mutually beneficial. So if you really like this video format, please be sure to leave a comment below and we'll do more of these. I'm gonna leave space here for any additional footage that I did not already show you of my birthday, so you can kind of see how I was able to cure the birthday blues and do it my way. And I hope that it inspires you to break the rules, break the societal norms on birthdays, and do what makes you feel most celebrated. Until next time, guys. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, real quick. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.